Alright, should be good to go, I hope. Ah yes, encoding overloaded. For why, we'll never know. You hear my new keyboard? Gay sex. Thank you. It's Slays Cord. I keyed in the YouTube chat. I need to get my Twitch chat up. That's what I'm missing. I'm so not ready to stream. I'm not playing songs. This is not a playing song stream. I'm on my way to see a concert tonight. Oh, fire. Who you seeing? American football. Ooh. Sick. Is that like a 3-hour drive or something for you? That's crazy. That's about the longest I've driven for a concert, so worth. Maybe, hopefully it'll be worth. I hope that's a fun show. Five streams in a row. Alright, let me actually get started here. I haven't decided. I forgot to post these announcements. Wow! Holy Twitter just tried to fucking leak my phone number! What the fuck? Bro! What the fuck? There's no way this is real! Holy shit, well, I guess I gotta get a new phone. It's only the last two numbers. If you can figure out my last two numbers, you fucking deserve it, I guess. Yes, that's my number. Holy shit, that's insane. Twitter just did that to me. I'm shocked, and I'm never going live ever again on Twitter. I mean, there's more reasons to never show Twitter on a live stream, but holy shit, dude, you can't just do that to me. Awful. Anyway. Mikoto, oh my god, let me get some music on here before I go mad from that. That was insane. Do I want to do Exile Lord? Will I work on today? You'll see. I'm gonna find some music. Classic rock summer. Copyright hell. Let's do it. Now let's do. Let's see if I can actually go to like the artist tab. Do it from here. No, I'm picking some music that I've kind of listened to before. I don't know if I can actually play these on stream. Do I risk? I think I'm gonna risk it because, I need to save some titles from albums. So I was listening to some full albums at work the other day. I'd like to grab some tracks from it. Let's do it. We're gonna be just listening to a single artist today. I don't know how long I'm gonna be streaming. I don't have a lot of plans. And my song title's not working. You know, that's always a good sign when Twitch's CEO said they don't really care about music on the streets with 100,000 concurrent viewers. That's interesting. Some shit Blake said. Alright, you know what? Sure, let's trust him, I guess. Where's my song title? Hello? I might need to, like, reset it. Oh, no, okay, there it is. Okay, it's there. So now if I change the track... I don't know why that sounds so quiet. Are we good? No, that's literally the wrong fucking... That's not the track that's being played. Come on. There we go. There we go. I was cool. Hi, Coda. Thank you for the $2 dog. Okay. I might need to turn the music down in a minute. We'll see. I'm gonna turn it down now, actually. I don't think you can hear me very well. That's too loud. It's supposed to be background music, not the main focus of the... Yeah, good call, because it's kind of just like an intro. I'm turning that way down. There we go. That should be good. Alright, so, game plan. We're starting simple. I'm gonna do something that I've, like, had on my plan list for ages. No track rails. It really shouldn't be that hard. Like, I already know how to do it. Let me clear up all my stuff. Alright, we're good. We're getting started here. Let me just check my Rock Band 4 files. Do I even need to do that? No, I don't. Get me to... Shut PS4. Data. 2084. Goldhen. 4 Deluxe. PS4. I just need to remember what it's called. Track shared. No. Track. Smasher. No. Yes. I think it's this. Fretboard Rails. So if I just create a new file with this name and Track Smasher. And we start up for Deluxe. I have no idea what my 4 Deluxe is like right now. I hope I have 4 Deluxe enabled. I do. Okay. I wasn't certain. Oh, let me turn my sound off for Chat PS4. I'm not doing anything sound related today, so I can just turn that off. Literally doesn't matter what song I pick, but I'm gonna do the All Reliable. That's it. I literally just have to make that file. That's in track states. Where's track states? Track theme states. I'm gonna put this, yeah, above Highway Shine. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't put it next to Highway Shine, actually. I'll put it there. No. It has to, if it has to go below those, it should go there. That's too loud. Sorry. What did you do? You'll see it again in a sec. Just give me a sec. Did I seriously? I just copy pasted the wrong thing. Highway sides, no rails. Do that. Do that. Do that. Oh, in-game warning, that's fine. Track Smasher, yep. That should be it. I just need to make sure that no rails is set correctly. I keep doing like Snasher. I don't think I'll add it to initdev actually. The plan of adding 5-lane keys still something you want to do. It's on, like, it's still on the plan list, but I don't. It'll be a while. I'm just gonna say that it's gonna be a while. It may end up like being in Rock Band 4 Enhanced instead of Rock Band 4 Deluxe. Because it's a very in-depth change. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, I called it no rails. That's fine. if it doesn't exist, then make the file exist. What's on the priority now on the list of big changes? What are we counting as a big change? I'll make this an if else. Because, I mean, here, we can look through. Like, visual changes. I don't think there's, like, any major visual changes left for me, honestly. There's definitely no behavior changes. Yeah, I'll show you the plans that are left. So this is all done. I tried to do this, but the texture isn't really a texture. It's more like shader stuff, and I don't want to fight shaders. This is all done. More controller. Like the online intros offline, that would count as a big change. Like, these changes here, I don't know if I'm gonna do this, like, having, like, a full pad remapper, so you can just change the button layout to whatever you want if you're playing with the regular controller. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but that's, like, kind of on the plan list. So, like, this is all back-end stuff. Like, nobody... This is actually a change that would be... This one would be a change that really helps users because it changes how, like, the menus where you can, like, change an option to go, like, up and down in, like, a percentage, like the song speeds. Like, that makes the song speed selection a lot better. This one is kind of... This is helpful for non-English users because this will allow other languages to be supported by the Deluxe. And the localization process is half complete, but it's not finished. Overshell tips, again, that's it helps, but it's minor. I feel like it's a minor change. This is all done. This is all done. Couldn't do this one. This would be a visual change, having symbols that look like the Fortnite Festival ones. The symbols don't use the texture, and it's really hard to do that. More menu music, that's all done. More sound effects, adding sound effects from more different games. This is kind of... It's a customization thing, but I do want to do this eventually. Yarg and Clone Hero are probably the next ones I'm going to do. Because I don't have Guitar Hero 3 or the Guitar Hero 1 or 2 sound effects. I don't have the old Festival Star sound effect. That's really all the Festival old sound effects would entail. Where was I? Sorry, I got distracted. And also, streak sound effects. This one is an interesting one that I think some people would like, some people would hate, because early Fortnite Festival, when your multiplier went up, it made a sound effect, and I want to add that. And I think some people would get annoyed by that. Some people would think that's cool. I mean, it would just be an option. This is what I'm working on right now. I'm gonna do some upgrades to the venue selector as well today. That's also on the plans. And then this is a fix for highway length, because the sustain, like the back of sustains kind of like don't line up correctly, so this would fix it. Track angle stuff, I don't know if I'm actually gonna do anything with that. Track angles is so janky, and it was never completed. This is more like back-end stuff, just to make other tools related to Rock Band 4 a little bit easier to use. Forge tool for converting songs better, and Clipper just makes Rock Band 4 PS4 instruments work better in Shad PS4. That's all like back-end stuff. Calibration profiles, that's a big one, and hopefully I can get that done soon-ish. Because that would allow you to have multiple different calibration setups, and you could change it like on the fly, and I think that would be cool. I should have a random without a video that doesn't have a crowd. I could do that. I'll probably add that as the list. I was gonna do like big venues, small venues. And I guess I can do random without the random full crowd. Theme saving, the theme stuff needs to be reworked heavily because it can't really be saved right now, so you just need to like change your settings however you want, and you can't have like presets. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna do like actual judgments, but like if you're doing calibration stuff, I'll show like your average like hit offset, so you know where you need to change your calibration. PNG, I don't know if I'm gonna do this, but this would be helpful for customization. Do like auto conversion for like regular PNG files to the inbuilt like harmonics texture format in the plugin. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but that would make it a lot easier for users to just add their own custom textures without having to convert it first. Restart on fail is a minor change, I'd say. So it's like if you fail a song, it just immediately restarts the song instead of going to the fail screen. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. The track skin stuff, it's just, this is all like, who knows. I don't think I'm gonna end up doing this. I did some work with unexportable upgrades. I think the last like truly big thing, aside from like instrument duplication, is that vanilla Rock Band 4 had God rays for the lights and all the venues, but they removed that. I don't know if that could be brought back, and that would be pretty difficult because I think that was like in the scene files itself and not like just a simple setting change. So I'd have to like recover different textures and kind of rework the whole scene format from scratch. It would be a lot. I think the last big thing, as I was saying, I think the last big thing that could be added is sorting by source. So you can see like the game origins, like Rock Band 1, Rock Band 2, and also allow it to show like custom sources. So like the Guitar Hero games and stuff like that. And I've gotten some work on this, and I should probably come back to this eventually. Countdown's hiding track, again, more festival-like features. I don't know how this would be done. I don't even know if it is possible. I mean, it probably is possible, but it would just take a lot of work to do it right. And then, of course, 5-lane key support, I just don't know. And then instrument duplication are kind of... Standard keys and instrument duplication are kind of in the same boat, and I just need to figure out how to do those both correctly. For these, I'm kind of waiting to see what the code for Rock Band 3 instrument duplication looks like. I hate that they removed the effect for the lights in Rivals. I wonder why they did that. Visibility. Rock Band 4 on release was really hard to see the notes, and that's one of the changes they made to make the notes a little bit easier to see, I guess. Anyway. I think we're good here. Yeah, this feature's done. Let me actually just test it real quick. Make sure it actually works correctly. Oh, the build is done already. It's still distracting. And it can still, like, those light glows can still go, like, towards into the area that the highway is in, so. Restart the game. hope you can make it all. Me too. So many of these will be so much effort, and like, I don't know, I feel weird doing streams where I don't get anything done, because that would be, the track angles one would be, like, that would be one whole stream for just, like, this one small thing. Calibration profiles is somewhat simple. This one's, theme saving would be a lot and probably wouldn't be able to be done in one stream. This would probably be one whole stream just for this feature. This one's pretty easy. Like, I already know how to do it. This one, I've already spent a lot of time on, and I haven't. I asked out of curiosity if Rockman 4 had anything Protar keyboard left unused. There's more keyboard, like, not pro key, like the standard keys with the 5 buttons. There's a lot of that left over. There's a little bit of pro guitar left, but pro guitar was pretty much wiped. I feel like, if anything, pro keys was a last second removal, and they just couldn't be bothered to continue supporting that. So, because, like, you can still, if you look into, like, a Rock Band 3 export, you can still see the keys charts are in there. Even Pro Keys charts are in there. But that's it. Okay, highway sides are off. Which is just a silly change, but I think it's not visual. Track settings, track theme. Highway sides, turn it back on. Dude, why did my freaking song title stop working again? When did my song title stop working? And the highway sides are back. Alright. That feature's done. And what was the other thing I was gonna do today? Fixing the venue selector. Get sets of venues. Which is in just regular DX states. Somewhere. I have so many different settings in the game now, it's so hard to find everything. Okay, here we go. Plattering a time bar. That's just something that's not really possible because it would have to be it would have to be another, like, scene. I'd have to know more about how, like, scenes and rendering stuff works. I've tried to, like, add new things to the rendering pipeline, and it has never worked. So I'm just, like, not doing that right now. If somebody, like, reverse engineers the scene format and can add new things to scenes, if somebody can add, like, a time remaining section to the HUD scene, perfect. It's just like, that can't be done in script or in code. It would have to be something done with the scenes and adding a new entity, and it's just let me see what this is called. Okay, yeah. Do it like that. I think that's better. So you have the random with full full crowds, the big venues, the small venues. I think that'll do. Billionaire, I hire a whole team to work for you at this game just because it's my favorite one. Real. I wish more people helped with this game. It's literally, it is a solo job for me. Or before kick bounce, the bounce animation, there isn't even a bounce animation, so somebody would have to create a bounce animation and then make it toggleable somehow. So now you have to update the RB venues. Yeah. Nope. Here. Go here. PS4. Config. RB venues. Let me change the naming. Where am I? Holy, look at all these deleted files that I have. This is all work I've done in the past to try and make things work better, and it just, oh, it never worked. Hold on, let me get this over to, yeah, there we go. Our next is slot, no, not, where's DX states? There it is. Before the pros of 3-drop checker, someone else was talking about adding it back by activating the overdrive animation every time. Yeah, the thing is, the overdrive animation in Rock Band 4, it doesn't bounce upwards, it bounces downwards. It goes, I mean, I can show you. I'd have to, like, actually play the game. I don't have a guitar connected right now. Hold on, I'll do that later. If else file exists settings venue random full, yeah, it'd be like phase shift. Ooh, I don't know what to think about that. Band 4. There's so many cool things about Rock Band 4, and it's sad that it's just, like, not fully there, kind of. I wonder if this will work. It would be more reliable to time travel and donate $500 million to our robotics. Yeah, just get the PC port. RBN 3. Let's go. Imagine. Hot take. I think if Rock Band 4 PC happened, Biohacks would not be where it is today. Because more people would be focusing on Rock Band 4, modding Rock Band 4, instead of, you know, making the older games the best games. Rock Band 4 would be what Rock Band 3 Deluxe is today. Yeah. Something like that. I was gonna lock the arena. Anytime I talk about Rock Band 4, I always I end up sad. That's real. Rock Band 4. It's just a unfortunate, very unfortunate game. I love Rock Band 4. Rock Band 4 definitely my favorite. That should work, I hope. One thing I missed from Rock Band 3 other than kick bounds with rocker intros at the start of the song. Fair. And we have proof that those existed in the early days of Rock Band 3 development too, in those dev builds. Which is interesting. And again, I wish they kept those. Because, I mean, they added them back in Rock Band 4, kind of, because they exist in multiplayer. If you're playing online multiplayer, it shows up there. And I recently, I mean, if you didn't see the tweet, scared to open Twitter on stream, so instead of opening Twitter, I'm opening Blue Sky. Rock Band 4 Deluxe lets you see the player intros. Get offline. This is literally, I'm playing single player here. So there you go. Shows the character and intro animations. That's cool. We're getting far distracted again. I need to double check that these new things work, and I also need to add them to the locale. Yeah, post for blue, white drop, show you both of those. Man. It's so cool. What do I need to do here? Locale. That's what I'm doing. UI, locale, English. Need to open the English one, the Spanish one, and the Mexican Spanish one. Spanish Spain and Spanish, well, I guess South America. We're just called Mex. Yeah. Harmonix, small indie company. It happens. Yeah, please. This is not a gameplay stream. I'm working on modding the game. So I'm making changes to how the game works. Marx needed Mighty's Miracle Rock Band 4 even came to be. True. It was... Rock Band 4 is really a miraculous game if you think about it. And the fact that it exists at all is pretty awesome, honestly. Rock Band 4, yeah. They did well even with not a lot of money. You gotta give them credit for that. Oh, I goofed. Hold on. Okay, well, this should be good. See stage tour. I think stage tour is getting. I feel like stage tour is. It's very much in the same boat as Rock Band 4 for me, but for different reasons. And I feel like there's some things that I've like started to hear about stage tour that are really putting me off of the game. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything stage tour related, like at all, content wise. I might do it. I might do like one of those I'm not gonna review stage tour or I'm not gonna play stage tour sort of things. Like the game looks good, and I think they are making improvements, but there's some things. I think we'll go to the Steam page. Let's not go straight to the store homepage for some reason. Steam stores should you can't trust Steam store. Stage tour. They have not, dude. They need to update the stage tour screenshots. These are old as hell. I feel like it keeps looking better. Like this is like early days. It looks way better than it did here, for sure. But I think there's still some work to be done. And I think the most unfortunate here is Windows only. Like, especially given the community. Stage 4 was really sus when it came out. Yeah, and it's a lot, it's majorly improved now. I still think... I think the venues look good. I think the characters look even worse than Rock Band 4. And that is really unfortunate. And the fact that they didn't add a character creator, they lost me when they said there's no character creator. Oh, it's coming to like all like console platforms. Switch 2, not Switch 1. Switch 2, PS5, Xbox Series. Missing out on PS4 and Xbox One hurts as well. Especially because, like, look at these requirements for system requirements. This could totally run on a PS4 and Xbox One, but they said nah, PS5, Xbox Series. I don't like that. I don't like that. These specs. I mean, this is minimum spec, but like these specs, this is lower than what's in a PS4. So like, what are we doing here? Like the thing with Windows only for me is like, I know there's a lot of people, especially like in like the 5-fret community, that run Linux and run Linux exclusively. So you have just completely alienated half of the community, especially like most of the people I talk to. I'm one of the weird ones because I'm on Windows. Like the other people, they're on. I mean, there's some are on Mac, but we don't talk about those people. And most of those don't. That's not. They're like, at least there's Proton. Maybe. I've heard some things that there might be an anti-cheat in the game that's gonna stop it from running in Linux entirely. I'm not sure if that's true, and we'll see what happens. Because I mean, that's why I checked the Steam page. I wanted to be sure it doesn't say there's an anti-cheat yet, but if it it'd be fine with no rocket creator if the characters were visually interesting. Exactly. There is nothing interesting about the characters in Stage Tour. They just look generic. A lot of them look very generic, and it's like, no. You can't. If they're gonna look generic, at least let us customize them. And no character specific fretboards. That's also a big miss, especially if you're going for the Guitar Hero style. It has to have them, at least somewhat. Alright, now I need to copy the English one into German, and French, and Italian. Oh my god, look at all these changes. Just, it's 5 different files that are basically the same change. Oh, I forgot to fix these. Whoops. I don't like the fact that they follow the Fortnite format just being statue characters that won't interact with each other. Yeah, like, come on! That is one of the big things in all of the previous games. Again, another big thing that was in all the games. There's just interactions between band members, and now that's just gone. Like, what? What are we doing? Alright, let me see if this actually works now. Because I might have just completely broken the game. Well, not broken it, but it might not work. I'm not even irked with the guitar controller, because like I believe the Kramer guitar is going to be fine, especially since like the Kramer guitar seems to be the most basic out of the guitars that Cracked has made so far. So I think less failure points. I think that guitar is going to be fine and a lot more usable than the other ones. And it's not going to come with a solo neck, which, thank God, the solo neck is just... Sorry for the distraction out of your work, but it's fun to talk. Hey, no, it's fine. I mean, I'm always up for a yap sesh. Can I start a podcast? I really got to talk to, like, I don't know, Milo Hacks or something. See if I could get some of the Milo Hacks crew to start our own podcast. Because, I mean, as much as the Lore Hero podcast is cool, them literally being the ones behind Stage Tour, I mean, I get, like, I mean, it's different. And it's, I mean, surprising that they were able to do that at all. That is, can't do that album, hold on. What do you mean something went wrong? There we go. Yeah, as I was saying, Lore Hero, cool. I get the, like, things behind it, and I think those people have good intentions. I mean, I've been on Lore Hero, so, like, Lore Hero's cool. I just think there should be a little bit of a more unbiased more of a community podcast, not one made by the creators of the game, if that makes sense. You've been in Lore Hero? Yeah, I was a guest on an episode last year. Let me go find it real quick. I think if you literally just search Lore Hero Lizix, it's the first one that comes up. I'll just link it real quick. Right there. That was fun, and that was a full, like, Milo Hacks kind of set, where we had, it started with Local H, Scott, and then JNack went on after that, and then it ended with me. I love those guys, obviously, but it's obviously that they won't say anything bad about Stage Door. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's their project, and, like, be proud of your project. I can't be mad about that. Be proud of your project. I'm proud of Rock Band 2 Deluxe and Rock Band 4 Deluxe, goddammit. And I know there's a lot of people that say, like, oh, Rock Band 2 Deluxe is buggy. Who cares about Rock Band 4? I still love these projects to death, and it's like, I get it. I do. But I think there needs to be another 5 Fret podcast. One that's more community members not doing... Yeah. More of a community thing where it's not people who are actively working. I mean, yes, if it was a Milo Hacks podcast, technically we are working on the games, but we're not working on an official game, if that makes sense. Load up Rock Band 4. Do I have... What the... Where did I not change it? I just didn't save. That's what happened. Rebuild, because I goofed. No, I think I'm good. No, I have venues off. I need to turn venues. It doesn't matter. It will turn itself on when I do the thing. Let me in! Load faster! GPU driver crash is on. Venue. Let's do big club venues only? No. I know the big club venues better, so I'm gonna do small club venues first. Can't wait to have Rock Band 4 showing properly with NVIDIA graphics. One day. I believe it will happen one day. Small club venues, yes. And restart the game. I'm just killing my SSD restarting the game. That's probably something I should solve eventually. Is like don't have all of these like file changes constantly. And Rock Band 4. Yeah, PS4 crashed. That happens, don't worry about that. Characters in 4 look really good even if they mumble for some of the lip sync. Yeah, the lip sync is a little bit of a tough spot. Our 3 animations look the worst. That's reasonable, honestly. Oh, whoops. Yeah, venue select isn't gonna work. No, not at. Where's... File exists, venue enabled, and... not... File exists, big venues or small venues. Yeah, so that should... Because venue select should only be for... like, actually using... specific venues. Let's find this out. Animations sometimes look weird because a big majority of them are from Rock Band 3 is a combination of HD looks of Rock Band 4. The PS3 animations are kind of weird. Yeah. Okay, we should be good now. I need to restart the game. Oh, I don't think I can play. I don't think I can play this one because this is a mashup. I'm not gonna play mashups. I'm not gonna risk it. Ninja Dog, I literally said this is not a gameplay stream. I am working on making changes to the game itself. I'm not playing songs. I'm literally a developer on the game. Talk to Paul, please. Yeah, he's over there. Still no? Well. Interesting, interesting, interesting. That right. So if I comment this out... Will it work now if I comment this out? Which one did I say? Menu. Oh, that's what happened. I need to fix the MU crash detect. Where is that? What? Oh, is it? It's venue DTAs, right? I need to figure out where that is. Oh, it's just not deleting the venue DTAs, is it? Ah, I see. Alright, Ninja Dog. Can you chill for like 5 minutes? Yeah, hold on. It's TX states, I think it's just here. There we go. Arena. Random full. Big venues. Small venues. I gotta see where this is being used. Hold on, let me change where this is. Okay. I think this might only be used. I'm checking binary files. Okay, never mind, it's fine. Oh no, it's in init dev. Where? Oh, okay. So just if that doesn't exist, it will do it. Okay, cool. So that was literally the fix. Was just fixing the macro there. It should work now. Let's see. Yeah, I like both. I'm weird. I like both the modern and the old school. Hey! Game didn't crash. Yeah, it was just the issue of having two different things. Actually, no, because the override got deleted. So I don't know. Hold on. It might still not work. Hold on. Hold. RPM 4. Okay, no, we're good. Okay. Working so far. So now I have to uncomment this and see if that works. Find RB4 drummers animations even better than Fortnite drums animations. I think that's true for, like, most Rock Band 4 animations. Okay. Undo that. Uncomment that. Go back here. Yeah, Fortnite's exactly. Fortnite animations are just absolute nothing burger. Only there for the charts. That's real. Okay, so locked venues is broken, but I picked small venues, so there is a chance that if I change it to big venues, it will work. Rock Band and Amplitude, the only PS4 games you'll need. Yup. Peak and peak. Nope. Locked venues still doesn't want to work. I think I have to do this in a weird way. And do, like... comment that out. I might have to if-else this and just have it be, like, none as the locked venues. see. I think 4 days is not ugly like stage race because like it's just soulless but not unpleasant to look at like stage tour. That's crazy. I'm still on the fence on both. It's just like I play Festival. I think most of the reason I play Festival though is because it's like free and I'm not sure how a paid game will go. And that will be very interesting for sure. Rock Band 5. If only. If freaking only. Delete the crash detect. Just gonna stuff everything up. Oh, that worked. That worked. That's so bad. That's so bad, and I hate that. But you know what? If that works, if that's how I gotta do it, that's how I gotta do it. It's totally coming, guys. I believe, I believe. Trust. Now I think if I just do this, that will still work. So I'm on big clubs only? Bro, I don't know the small venues. Wait, I know one small venue, so there's a chance that, like, if that one small venue shows up, I know it didn't work. I think I still have player intros on as well. That's a big venue. Also, I could have sworn I had player intros on, but I could be wrong. No, I have them off. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna go back and forth until I either see a small venue or don't see a small venue. That's literally the same venue! Bro. Hello? I guess that is a different venue, because one was the no crowd venue and one is the with crowd venue, but like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh my god, what the fuck? It's big venues! There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 8 big clubs and we keep ending up on the same one. Hello? Is this the no crowd one? No, this is the with crowd one. I feel like it's just loading the same menu constantly. But that could just be, you know, me being wrong. That's the no crowd one. Nope, that's the with crowd one. I feel like it's just loading one menu. Yeah, I don't know. I could be wrong. The FNAF venue, for real. Let me turn menu backgrounds on. Maybe that will make a difference. That won't, but... Stack menu background. Reset. Hopefully that will make a difference. So let me actually, like, save this change, and maybe that will help as well. Pause for this game to make this stage really be FNAF. That'd actually be peak. I'm not even gonna lie, that would be awesome. Na, na, na. Na, 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 do, 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 do. Yeah, I might need to if-else this. I don't know how locked venues work. You play a living through some song in that venue, Jesus. That would be crazy. Caught up in you, please. It's a different big venue. Oh my god, maybe it does work. There's Big Club, yeah, it's Big Club Gym. That's the one we just saw. That's Big Club Standard? I think it's just Big Club Standard. Maybe Industrial. That might be Industrial. I can't remember. I can't remember the venue looks and names. Okay, but it does seem to work, and I just got really unfortunate RNG. No, not this venue again! Oh my god! Please, get me out! Get me out! Free me! Oh, it picked the crashing venue. LOOL got translated to in the story. Thank you for that, YouTube translator. What the hell? So I need to disable the boat entirely. Venue that closes the game. If is MU. For now, because the boat doesn't work. I think that's the one that doesn't work. I'll double check real quick. Not visuals, venue. Venue! If I set it to the boat venue, I think this should just crash when I load into the venue. I think that's the one that crashes. And I've heard people complain about random crashes in 4 Deluxe, and I'm just like, I know the issue. I don't know how to fix it. So new plan. New plan. I'm just killing it. This one's technically also a mashup song, but it's safe because of the song it's mashed up with. Yep, it's a boat venue. I knew it! I'm right! Okay. If else is MU. Copy that. We just delete the boat entry entirely. Should have PS4 fixed texture issue? Nope. I've continued to look, and even with that like big update they pushed out recently with Shad PS4, still looks the same. I mean, I'm still here, you can see, let me load up the game real quick, like, let me make my other change real quick. Because I think I need to make a change with small venues, because this, I think if I set it to small venues, it still crashes. Which is entirely my fault. Oh no, it doesn't crash. That's surprising. That's almost concerning. But I mean, if it works, it works. Okay. So I am currently running... I still have an NVIDIA graphics card. You can see Task Manager. You go to the Performance tab. No, you can even see it. You can see it on the guitar strings. NVIDIA card. But I have selected a specific set of characters where all the characters look good, so the problems are less noticeable. Yeah, you can use... There's different outfits, like you can see, like all of my characters look fine except for this guy's hands are out there, but the rest of them, they're all fine. As long as you pick an outfit that doesn't like show skin, you're fine. Or it's Archer, or I can't remember what the bassist's name is. But yeah. They work, kind of. And it's improvement. But it's still, again, stopgap change, and I wish it would just like actually be fixed. Why'd it crash now? Is there a small venue that crashes? I think it's because of the default venue. Hold on. Small venue, small club trash, else big club standard. Alright, that should help. That should fix that crash, probably, hopefully, maybe. There's like 30 levels of jank in this feature I'm working on, but it's worth it for, like, stability reasons and other things. Replace. Go. Interesting. Like I get the Rock Band 4 Xbox adapter brick when this game came out. Man. Labyrinth is leaving Netflix today. I gotta watch that sometime today before it disappears. Watch it now! Leave the stream. I don't care. Just make sure you watch Peak. I don't know why it's crashing suddenly. I made one change and okay, so I guess I can't do edits to default venue. So I have to keep it that way. Waiting on him to shower. Moment. This freaking fly. Can you see this fly that's flying around me? Can't get it. Delete the crash detection, because it's not the emulation crash. It's random bullshit go. It is hot outside. It's summertime. I think it's been actually cooler around here. Yeah, probably a good idea to wait to shower then. You make a good point there. That's still big venue. That is big venue. Small venues that oh, did I fuck it up? No, I didn't fuck it up. I literally I'm pretty sure I just got lucky. Let me try if-elsing these. So I did just RNG get the boat venue. Even though it should literally be impossible to get the boat venue. Maybe that will work. Glow in the dark strings. Hell yeah. That's the best way to explain that. That's actually, I love that explanation for the strings. I need to pick the next album. Live. I just broke the game. Soft locked. Just let me in. Just let me in. Just let me in. I want to play the video game. I don't even want to play the video game. I just want to see if my thing works. There we go. Alright. Are we gonna actually... I have small venues on. If I get a big venue, that's a problem. Or crash because it picks the one... That's a big venue! What? No way to skip the ESRB jump scare. I've tried. There is not, unfortunately, because behind that screen, it is loading all the game files. So it can't be skipped. All right, can't use locked venues. This is about to get real jank real fast. Pig venue, bro. Okay. I'll just do it this way. So clear that out. So we have the venue selector. Clear this. Clear locked venues. Let's get the boat venue, because the boat venue is the one that crashes. And do... here. If else is mu. Else is that. If it is... I'll make it the desert. I just have to pick one that it changes to. Let's clear all this. Just reset these lines. Alright, that's good. Just here. Reverb part for full combo sound effects one. That, I mean, the full combo sound effect is just the star sound effect, so if you change the star sound effect to part with reverb, then I guess you can. I'm not doing it. That's not gonna be a inbuilt deluxe feature. So for the venue select, if else was it small venue, big venue? Yeah, small venue or big venue. Either way, this will not be... We changed the Rock Band 3 star sound to Rock Band 2. That's so real. I don't know why the star sound in Rock Band 3 is like that. Oh wait, no. I need to do... It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna do this for all of them. If else, if else. So if it's small venues, I'll make it the small club trash scene. If it's a big venue, I'll make it the gym. So then, if it's the small club, I guess I can do the same thing there, and I'll just have to change this to the venue it actually is. Hi, Sam. Man. If you keep asking for songs, it's gonna be a permaban. Alright, now I can just go through these. I'm gonna have to adjust them eventually to try and, like, make it a little bit more even out on the... Oh wait, nope, nope, nope. Big Club Toys. Big Club Standard. Big Club Industrial. Big Club Gym is already right. Arcade full crowd. You think I could play Rock Band on a pregnancy test? Depends on how powerful the pregnancy tester is. Maybe. Need something on the go. Crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 small venues. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Not small, so there's gonna be a slightly more chance of 1. That iOS Rock Band. Yeah, I guess you can play Rock Band Reloaded. So we've already got Trashed. I'll do Roadhouse next. I've already got Roadhouse saved. Industrial. House Industrial Basement. And V-Wall. You can't even play them on modern iPhones. You can't. It's sad. Trash Roadhouse Industrial Basement. There's this okay, so there's a slightly less chance of the V-Wall venue being chosen. This game called If that was kind of like Pokemon. It had these little creatures that you fight with. It had almost no data online, but apparently it was also a game about emotional intelligence and it had like a crazy story and everything. It had an able character you could customize, all 3D. Man, old mobile games used to be cool, and now all mobile games is just like either ad ridden or microtransaction filled. Man, things used to be cool. Are enough mobile games that really take advantage of its hardware? Yeah. Gym has already been set. Big Club Arcade. Arcade already has 2. Yeah, I'll do Desert. Y'all go wash down, be back. Have fun. Enjoy the show. I can't do the boat. Toys, standard industrial gym. I'll do the arcade again. No, I'll do standard again. Alright, there we go. Super jank, but now maybe it will actually work. Alright, what do I have the venue set to right now? Small venues. Alright, I should only get small venues now. Like, actually. Because for some reason locked venues doesn't work. Small Venice. I soft locked again! Ah! Pain. There we go. Let me in to the game and let me pick a song. The one song that I always pick. Oh my god. What a mess. Crash? Crash? How? Vote venue shouldn't even be selectable. What? I have small venues on, right? Yeah, small venues. Settings venue. Small venues.dta. Trashed. Roadhouse. Industrial. Basement. V-wall. Roadhouse. Industrial. Basement. V-wall. Trash. Roadhouse. Industrial. Basement. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why is it crashing? Is the $36 club some inside joke or something? That is... The $36 club is a club of people in the Rock Band community that paid $36, pulled together. A group of people pulled together $36 and ended up... And that was the total amount that was paid for the Rock Band 3 dev kit. The Wii dev kit that we got a while ago. I have no idea why it's crashing. Is there a small club that crashes as well? Or is there some mistake I made in the formatting at some point? It looks all fine. I mean, the venue select works. So why... There must be a crashing small venue then that I didn't know about. I have to go through the small venues and find the small venue that crashes. Wait, why is this file... This file isn't saved. I don't know when I last saved it. That could have been the problem. I don't know when I last saved that. God, thanks for the prime of... Well, it says 6 months here. Is it 5 months or 6 months? I don't know. Thanks for the sub. Either way, I appreciate it. I'm gonna trust Twitch itself more. Now it says 6 months here. What? That's weird. I don't know why. It said 5. That's weird. Anyway. It's gonna work now. I saved the file. I don't know what mistake I made. The unsaved file, but it should work. I mean... DTA check isn't complaining, so... It's not an actual DTA error, at least. Let me in, let me in. Let me pick the, you know, the one song. Why is it? What? Why is it still crashing? Okay, we run Doom and Rock Band 4. Crazy, imagine. Guitar is on the way. Hell yeah. Don't know why that's crashing at all. Alright, let me pick a single venue and see what happens. Sweet Monsters, you have to FC the song. Jesus. I feel like that's a little too difficult. Okay. I think I have something that might fix it. I think I have an idea. I'm not sure if it would actually work or not, but hopefully that change would do. Okay, so yeah, all venues are crashing right now. So what I'm gonna do is edit the venue select macro. And I'll turn this into a cond. So, cond, delete, file exists, small venues, like that, and then cond, file exists, big venues, like that. And then venue select. And that should work. I think the closest we'll have to Rock Band 5 will be Yarg when they improve the visuals for the venues. Yeah, that's probably it. I think Yarg is gonna be better than Stage Tour, even though Stage Tour is Yarg or ex Yarg devs, I think Yarg has him beat still. Hope Yarg gets updates. Also valid. I just hope Red Octane doesn't force them to close it because it's competing with Stage Tour. I don't think they would do that. If they did, that's just gonna be a huge slap in the face to the whole community, and that's going to kill Stage Tour. That would kill Stage Tour if they did that. I think that's good. That's still the con. You used Yarg for promo before. Like, yeah, that exactly. If they killed Stage Tour, they were just being foolish. Or killed, not Stage Tour. If they killed Yarg, they're being foolish. That's what I meant. We have the nice with Stage Tour. Yeah. It's just... Ew. Iffy. Very, very iffy. Reason some of my favorite guitars are Rock Band guitars. They were like, Rock Band guitars need the clicky strum bar. I could take or leave the clicky strum bar. Sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's annoying. Yeah. I might do a Rock Band guitar modding stream, which will be interesting because, you know, most people's opinions on Rock Band guitars aren't great, but making it better because it's a modded guitar, you know. He's playing it, hearing clack, clack, clack. Fair. I mean, it literally, guitars, are there mods for the Jaguar? Like a mix of foamy and clicky? Yeah. Yeah, as Ghana said, there's strum fix, and I mean, isn't the funny like Guitar Hero fret button mod thing? Doesn't that also work for Jags? Didn't you like make a print for that or something? It shouldn't fit. Yeah, I thought there was like a different version of it for the Jag. Or was that Riffmaster? Now it should work. I think the only one that's still weird is gonna be the boat one. Is MU might not work at this point in the boot up process. No, it should? Maybe. I'm not sure. Strumfix is not clicky. Strumfix is not clicky. But I'm going to personally say, this is my opinion, is don't use a strum fix unless your original strum bar is broken. That is the only reason to use a strum fix. Strum fix, it is clicky, but it's It's not Guitar Hero guitar levels of clicky. It's not this loud at all. It's much quieter. So it's mostly there. Yeah, it's tactile. It's not, there is still sound to it, but it's not as clicky. I don't even think the full size. Hold on. Let me get the revisions. So the original, so here. Oh, you can't even buy the Strumfix Plus 2 anymore. It's completely, everything's out of stock. So, the Strumfix Plus 5. Why? Seriously? Less travel than the Strumfix Plus 4? But this uses, I'm pretty sure, doesn't say what switches, but it uses actual, like, low profile. They're low profile switches, but they're not clicky ones in these. Technically the plus 2 has been discontinued because that's the plus 5 replaced the plus 2. So there is no official Strumfix. Yeah, they're fret switches, it's essentially. Yeah. So it's not clicky. All the ones that are actually sold right now, the plus 5 and plus 4, don't click. But again, I would personally say to stay away from it personally, because it's the Rock Band strum bars are very reliable for the most part. The only ones that have major breaking issues is the Rock Band 1 guitars, and even then it's only a small subset of Rock Band 1 guitars that just break super easily. And in my opinion, the travel distance in the Strumfix strum bars, the travel distance is not far enough at all, especially the 2 is the worst, but I'm doubting the 5 would be slightly better, but I don't trust it if it's like still a lower travel distance than the 4, and the 4 already has not a light travel distance. It's a decent travel distance with a 4. I don't have one on hand, but if I do get one, then I'll let you know. If you want a clicky strum bar on Rock Band, there are 3 printable brackets floating around that use full-size box switches. Yeah, that exactly. Did I copy this? I don't think I did. I'm recopying just in case. And I'm going to let the game start up. I am going to grab food real quick. It is food time. Which means I will not get to do everything that I wanted to do this stream, unfortunately, but anyway, one moment. Food acquired. Food check. Pasta. And beans. And, garlic bread. Garlic toast. I will enjoy it. I also need to make sure this works. I don't know what I'm on. I'm on Small Club, right? Yeah, Small Club Roadhouse. Why is it not work? Why is it not working? What have I done? Oh. No, the override's there. No, if it was actually emulation crash, it would be bigger problems. I assume it's the Big Club boat and this here. Just it's not reading is MU fast enough. It's like the only thing that could be the problem, because the rest of this should work just fine. I don't know what the problem could be. Here, let me change the venue to something else again. Let's try. I know Big Club Gym works. Replace. Chevy is 4. Ba, 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 ba. Need the game to load faster, but there's no way to make it load faster, cause it's already about as fast as it can be. Literally as fast as it can be. Cool. So yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the is MU check. Let me see if I can fix it then. So, Big Club boat. You're trying to load only a certain set of venues? Yep. What was it before? It was desert. Okay. That's what you're doing in the code. I would understand it, so just wish luck. Thanks. Not the desert, the boat scene. So that should work in theory. Like, that should have worked in theory already, but it was causing crashes. So there may be no way to remove the boat venue without making it a separate option. Or I may make it like random, like a specific like random emulator, because you need to set random venues anyway, so I'll probably just do that. That's fine. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Is make a emulation specific big venues and random if this doesn't work. Cool. Yeah, so ismu just doesn't work. That's fine. I have returned. Welcome back. How should I do the random and big venues MU for the rest? Rock Band 3, EA 360 just doing its Java Basic as a coaster. Crazy. I don't know if I actually want to implement this. If I want to get rid of the random venue crash. Yeah, I'll do this. Infinite Core soon. God bless. Maybe it will be okay. Rocky Drop is the best thing about this game. True. Actually, not even close. Is MU, big venues, MU. Oops, not that. Come on. thing correctly. Can't copy and paste correctly. I need to update the locale files. Go here, go here, go here. English, German, French, Italian. Awesome. Now I have to edit RB venues. That's fine. Random menu and big venues MEU. Drilling through spools of filament moment. Go top down. Pair of weighs 300. Jesus. Hopefully it's worth it. Gym. Big venues. EBA. Alright, that one's done. This one's done. This one's done. RB3 keyboard is so hard to use even just in 5-lane. Yeah, it's just a different game entirely. Okay, there is an error in this DTA, and I don't know where it is. We'll figure it out. Oh, okay. So it's at 188. Problem solved. It'll fail. Just let it fail. That should be good now. Yeah, let me redo that. There we go. No DTA check errors, no nothing. We should be good now. And small venues should actually work and give you a small venue. And I don't know, if this doesn't work, I'm just gonna give up because I have decided not to start eating yet, but I will start eating. And then drums is like the only one you could get good at, and sight read sorta. True. Pro guitar is something else. It's something else. Please be a small venue. 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 And don't crash. It crashed. Why did it crash? Why did it crash? What the? Why does it keep crashing? I don't even know what went wrong that time. Do I still have something weird in the boat? No? Why is it crashing? What do you mean? Marvelers doing GHTV FCs on PS4. Oh my god. V3 needs to release already, man. What do you mean? What do you mean? Small venues just doesn't work? What? Is there a crashing small venue? Oh my god, there must be. I'm either crazy or it's like... Let me try a different set of venues. There's on a build from last year. God. Let me in and just work. Please, please, please. What? Oh. I know exactly which one got picked. Which means we're gonna see some funny things when a note shows up. Yup. Oh, I messed that up. Alright, it loaded no scene file. That's what happened. That was a just unfortunate random chance thing for that. Yeah. Okay, so there must be a small venue that crashes then. That's interesting. I didn't know there was a small venue that crashed. I bought 2 new microphones and none of them worked for Rock Band 3 on PS3. What the hell? I know the arena works. It's just one of the small venues that's broken for some reason. Let me rebuild as well. Usually I have good luck with microphones and just working. Is that a custom arena? There are no custom venues in Rock Band 4 Deluxe. Theoretically, it's possible to have some customization, like just with texture edits, and I want to do that eventually to have more venues, but that's not what I'm doing right now, and it would be a lot to change things like that, but maybe one day, maybe eventually. Okay, so I think Small Club Trashed just crashes as well. I don't believe that's right. I think there's something wrong here. I just don't know what. But something is like messing with the venues. Cuz I swear some of these small venues worked previously. Let me try the arena. If the arena doesn't work, there's a major problem because the arena worked previously. If you ever make patches for the iOS Rock Band games, completely different engine, we don't have any knowledge on that. Because iOS got full Guitar Hero Live. What an interesting... Do the small clubs not work? There might just be multiple crashing venues here. Hold on, let me... I am just going to temporarily discard changes, and then I can just restore it from the recycle bin, and then I will rebuild. So the boat crashes, that was already known. But it seems like there might be more crashing venues than just the boat. The boat crashes. Let me try small club trashed again. Now that I've undid my venue selector jank, kind of. Oh. There are multiple crashing venues. Interesting. Yeah, this is without any changes. So, small club trashed. Small club roadhouse. Keep these in mind. I think I can restore by loader after this. I just need to my current menu setup stuff. I just need to make a small venues emulation version and fix random emulation and random full. Give that an emulation version as well. Well, there's a chance that some of my older, I think is MU actually might work then, and I should go back and start using is MU. I have to go see you in the next group, and good luck. Thank you, Vakoto. I'll see you around. I'm probably about to finish this off stream. Small Club Industrial. Cool. So like all of the small venues don't work. Wow. None of the small venues work on emulation. I might have to try this on real PS4 later. I can just completely delete small venues as options in emulation because they seem to just not work. I'm just gonna go down. I'm gonna keep going up the list and see what venues don't work, because I know the boat venue doesn't work. That's every single small venue, and it doesn't work. I know the practice venue works. I'm just gonna keep going up the list. Let me, arena should already work. We go to the practice venue. I'm just gonna mark all the ones that crashed chat PS4. Yeah, I know the practice area works. Desert works. I know the boat doesn't, but I'll retest. They fix the texture bugs on NVIDIA cards? Nope! The bugs, they're still there. I'm actually using an NVIDIA GPU. I don't have Task Manager open, but here, if I open up my Task Manager here, go to the Performance tab, you can see it's a RTX 4060 NVIDIA card, but it looks mostly normal. It looks mostly normal. If you use the right set of characters, you can see my characters, they look all right. There's issues with this drummer's hands, and the guitar and bass strings look a little weird, but it's not a solution. But if you select the right outfits, the ones that show the least skin, or some like the custom like characters, the characters from other games, like these two, then it masks the problem a lot better. Yep, I knew that one worked. I open up the boat venue. No, this one doesn't work. When I load into the game here and pick a song, it will just immediately crash. I should probably just try and like find the like actual root cause for the crashes instead of just like throwing them out, but this is the solution for now. Yep, boat venue crashes. I know the arcade ones are fine, but I'll just run through these all right now because I'm doing it anyway. I think the rest of these are fine, but we'll see. I'm gonna start eating. I wasn't gonna eat on stream, but it's taking too long. Da 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 da. Yep, I knew both arcade ones worked. The gym should work. Speedrunning. Yep. Thank you, Odds, for subscribing on YouTube. Appreciate it. Keep watching me see if the game will crash or not. Industrial works. I'm pretty sure standard works. Yep, standard works. Toys, I'm pretty sure, also works. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try the arena one more time. Just to double check. The rest of them I have tested at this point. Alright. Awesome. So all the small venues and the boat. So I just don't need to... So I'm just going to hide small venues entirely. So small venues is fine as it is. Big venues and big venues emu are fine as they is. Random is random mu needs to be adjusted a little bit because all of the small venues crash. Oh yeah, and random full probably doesn't work right now. Because random full just needs to have the default for each. Cool. So now I need to fix random mu and random full mu. That. So it needs to be one of the big venues. I'm just gonna follow these along for that. For these, they'll be fine. Alright. That should be good now. I'll do some cleanup with the venue, this code, because it is pretty redundant right now, because there's a lot of repeats. And I think it would work. But for now, I'm gonna say it's good. I'm going to test... I'm just gonna test Arena, because that's what I have saved already. I'm just gonna test what I have saved already, and if it works, I'm calling it good. I'm pushing it up. If crashes appear, hopefully I'll get it reported soon enough by people playing Deluxe. If not, who knows? Venue selector upgrades plus MU fixes. Actually, no, I can just do... I'll just do random full MU. Oh, shit. I deleted from the wrong group. I go here, and I go here. English, copy, paste it to German, paste it to French, and paste it to Italian, and that should be good. I'm gonna rebuild, because I goofed. I goofed it. Done. Copy this. Still loading. And the venue is set to Arena. Yep, it works. That is good enough for me. Alright. Selector upgrades, plus emulation fixes. TX states, fix the player intros. And then the venue selector has the emulation, which is random full MU. Static background, big venues MU, all the big clubs, arena, and practice. And just hardware has everything. And then the RB venue, the macro. Oh, I need to update the macro for random full MU and big venues MU. Random full MU, big venues MU, and random menu MU. Okay, now that should be good. Random full, small, big MU, random MU, random full MU. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, that should be good. Alright, push those up. I am calling it a night. I am going to now finally, well, I already started eating, but now I'm finally gonna like actually eat my dinner. And I will be back. Hold on, let me mark those down. I did those. Venue selector upgrades are done. I got the sets of venues. I got the enemy crashing. Add script cleanup. So, all right, next stream I'm gonna do the venue selector script cleanup. I'm gonna do the sustain tell entity scale. And I think I'll also probably do some more work on localization stuff. I'm probably not gonna finish the localization stuff again. It's just like I'm slowly digging through it because there's so much added to for Deluxe at this point. It's hard to do it all at once. But yeah, that's that. Thank you everybody for coming. I will be back soon. I still have not done the drum stream. I'm sorry, I've been too busy to do it, and like every time I want to pull out the drums, it's just the wrong time, you know. But yeah, I will be back soon doing something. Peace.